Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Apex Legends Season 22 Shockwave is coming out tomorrow, so I'm going to go over the patch notes today, and there are a lot of patch notes, so let's get started. So the first thing is there's a new map called E-District, and I think the map looks really nice. It has like a neon theme here. Um, I'm sure a lot of people will like it. Um, So the map rotation for the first half of the season is going to be Broken Moon, E District, and Storm Point, and yeah, I think that's a good selection. Um, so pubs will be E District for the first week, and then ranked would be E District for the first 72 hours of the season. There's going to be new controller and recon class perks. So basically, for the controller class, there's going to be a perk where all control legends will have like extra shield when playing inside of the zone. So it'll automatically give each player 25 HP worth of shield, and the capacity is permanent while the player is in the zone. So you don't get the 25 extra shield when you're outside of the zone. You can see right here. Um, so he can be healed with like any healables that heals shields, and it'll automatically be healed if you're at full HP or full shields when you enter the zone. So you don't have to heal that up, which is I think is nice. Um, it will not the shield will not go above 125 HP, or so you can't get red armor, which is 125 plus 25. It'll cap out at 125, which I think is good. Another thing for controller legends is they can remotely pick up their tacticals or their undamaged tacticals by looking at them and pressing a button. I don't know what button it is, but you can easily pick them up. Um, they will recharge your tactical, so I think that's pretty good. For the recon class perks, you will get threat vision, so you'll be able to highlight enemies when you're aiming down sights. But you only get the highlight if they're in the line of sight, and you have to ADS. And it won't work through walls or smoke, which I think is makes sense. Um, Survey beacons are faster to use for recon class. So instead of scanning the whole map, it'll only scan 500 meters like radius around you. So it's I think I mean it's not as good, but I think it makes sense. Um, since now this you'll get more survey beacons per map, and you can scan more per game. So now you get less evo every time you do a scan, which makes sense. Um, so a new thing now, instead of just giving one scan, it'll now give 3 pulses over 15 seconds. So it'll every 5 seconds, and it'll update the enemy's location every 5 seconds, which I think it makes sense. I think it's good. Just like see if like teams are fighting or like running away. I think that makes sense. And so now you'll see if someone scans a survey beacon in game instead of like there'll be an animation in game, so you can see it. Um, Enemy scanned will display along the edges of the minimap even if not in, so you can see players on the minimap. So now you can. There's a new update with stat trackers. You can now like mix and match more customization with the stat trackers if your guys are into that. And you when you log in season 22, you'll get a new stat tracker. Um, okay, so now we have the battle pass. I know a lot of people were like kind of nervous about the season 22 battle pass, but I think it's not that bad. Because they did some changes. So with the launch of season 22, players will have an opportunity to get the premium battle pass for free. So you have to complete these set of challenges, and if you do, you get the split 1 battle pass for free. And starting in split 2, you'll have to spend 950 Apex coins, to get the battle pass, but you'll be able to get enough Apex coins to get future battle passes, which should always happen. So now the battle pass has better rewards and faster to complete, only at 60 levels instead of 110. So now we're going into the patch notes. So the care package, the EVA 8 returns to the floor. Blast pattern size is slightly increased. The damage is also increased from 7 to 6. To 7 from 6. Fire rate is decreased. So it now takes the boosted loader hop up. So it activates when you have 4 shots remaining, and it overflows by 2. So you can have 10 shots in the EVA 8. But it also gets a recoil nerf. The R99 enters the care package. ADS strafe speed increased. Wow, okay, so I think... Okay, that's a huge buff. Improved recoil, it's good. Damage fall off, okay. So damage increased to 14 at close range. Wow, 14. Okay. Alright, next season R99 is gonna shred. Damage falls off to 10 after 11 plus meters, okay. And there's no movement penalty when you equip it, okay. Evo, so you can run fast when you have it. Okay, that makes sense. Evo cash spawn rate increased to 100% for the first wave of care packages. Okay, so that means in the first wave of care packages, you're guaranteed to get a gold or an Evo cash. So I think that's nice. The gold weapon rotation is going to be Akimbo Mozam, Akimbo P2020, R301, Rampage, and Sentinel. So gameplay updates, we have aim assists nerf, which I briefly explained in my last video. So console players who play in PC lobbies will have their aim assist reduced by 18%. Console performance mode crossplay into PC lobbies will have their reduced by 22%. And then console or controller on PC aim assist reduced by 25%. So the value for controller on PC would go from 0.4 to 0.3, which is reduced by 25%. Aim flinch has been removed from all weapons and most abilities, but damage from the zone you'll still get aim flinch from that. I think this I think is a good change because no one likes aim flinch. So next is the loot bin reset. So in the new season, loot bins will close and re-roll their loot with significantly increased chances at a higher tier and rare loot at the midway point of the match. So I think this will be good in ranked and ALGS because those games go on longer. In pubs, like everyone's dead before this will probably happen. So bins will have been re-rolled with slightly different. Will appear slightly different ones than the ones that have been opened. Okay. After the reset, multiple bins will convert to legendary root bins, provide smart loot, guaranteeing the contents to be relevant upgrades for the squad. Okay, I think that's a good change because like the amount of games where like I'm into the late game with like 0 loot is like a lot. So I think this will be a good change for players who have to deal with that. So you'll get one mythic bin. You'll get one mythic bin spawn per match. They'll carry one random care package weapon. Gold versions of the weapon that your squad has will be in the mythic bin. So I think that's a good change. You can just like automatically upgrade your weapon that you're running. Standard medical supplies, grenades. Mythic bins are locked. Yeah, so it'll take some time for players to open the mythic bin. So, yeah, and displayed on map and mini map. So I think a lot of people will try to drop on these things, which I don't think is a good idea because it takes time to open, and then just everyone's gonna die there. I think it's a mythic bins. I think they're pretty cool, but like. Loot pool, reduce the spawn rate of purple and gold attachments by 50%. Okay. Reorganization of death boxes and Loba's black market. Healing items will now have dedicated row, and be removed from the consumable category. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, so it's easier to pick up bats and med kits and stuff. So I think the armor swap is in the same spot, so you don't have to change anything for swapping armors, which I think is a good change. Easier to get meds, but not changing the armor spot location. Mantling at the same time in the same spot as teammates no longer forces players to drop. I think this has been a big issue. Not a big issue, but like it's been an annoying issue where like you climb in the same spot as your teammate and then you just can't climb and you just both fall. Which I think this is a good change. So you can actually climb things. Battle sense. Better ammo awareness and feedback. Critical ammo stream will now. So I think this is just for like newer players, so they don't like run out of ammo. You'll get like indicators to see like what ammo you need. I think that's a good change for newer players. Enemy health bars. When damaging an enemy player, you'll be able to see our armor and health state. Okay. Active for a brief time. Okay. So it requires direct line of sight. Okay, I think that's I don't know if that's a good change or not. We'll have to see in game. Enemy highlights. Enemy players will now be highlighted with a red outline, similar to how allies are highlighted with the blue one. The highlight is most prominent at close ranges, and the intensity fades as targets get farther away, okay? Enemy highlights require direct line of sight. Okay. Alright. Both enemy health bars and enemy highlights can be toggled on-off in the settings. Okay. I don't know why you would have these off, but okay. Ammo and attachments. Ammo spawn rates. So energy ammo is reduced spawn rate, which I think is good. Indirect nerf to the Havoc. Light and heavy ammo, slight increase to spawn rate. Okay. Okay, increase in shotgun sniper. Okay. Ammo stack changes. Light ammo increased to 72 from 60, and individual size 24 from 20. Okay, so you can carry more ammo and more ammo per stack, which I think is good, because light weapons chews through a lot of ammo. Energy ammo stack reduced to 54 and 18. Okay. Shotgun ammo increased 20 and 10. Okay. So you'll be able to carry more shotgun and light, but less energy, which I guess makes sense. Nerf to the Havoc. Hop-ups, disruptor rounds will be removed. New hop-up gun shield generator. Usable on any LMG. Aiming down sights will deploy a frontal gun shield. Will absorb 40 damage. Okay. Is recharged 12 seconds after taking damage or breaking. Okay. Improves Gibby's gun shield. Will increase to 75. Okay, so I think Gibby's gun shield was 50 health, right? So if you have this, you'll get 75 health. Okay. Okay, recharge seems the same. Okay. Weapons. Akimbo. Alright. Dual wield 2 P2020s or 2 Mozams this season by interacting with a second. So if you pick up 2 P20s or 2 Mozams, you'll be able to akimbo them. Aiming tightens hipfire spread instead of looking down sights. Attachments are mirrored to the second weapon. So that means you just need to pick up one attachment and it'll apply to both weapons. And both automatically in akimbo, so they have increased rate of fire, longer reload times, magazine size double because there are 2 of them, and optics are disabled. So if you select fire, your akimbo weapon, you can re-enable optics, but you'll only get one of the guns. LMGs will now benefit from the reverse hip fire. So if you notice on the Devotion this season, it has the if you keep shooting it in hip fire, the hip fire spread reduces. So that effect is gonna go to all LMGs, which I think is a good change. Spitfire's gonna be OP this season, bro. Yeah, new hop up shield generator, alternator mag size buffs. They're increased by 1 in white, blue, and purple. Okay. Car mag size increased by 1 in white, blue, and purple. Okay. Devo buffs. Okay. Empty reload speed decreased. You can reload faster. Gun shield generator added. Okay. Reverse hip fire improved. So you can get the reverse hip fire faster with less shots. Flatline is getting a mag size nerf. It's getting bullets removed. Havoc. Okay. Hip fire accuracy significantly reduced. Okay, so Havoc won't be used as an SMG anymore. Hemlock nerf burst delay slightly increased. So that's like the time in between each burst is gonna get decreased. Damage reduced to 19 was 20. Mag size reduction. So it's 18 unchanged. White is gonna go down to 21 from 24. Blue is 24 from 27, and then purple gold is unchanged. Okay, so it's just a nerf to white and blue mag size. Okay. P2020 is getting a nerf. So damage increase though, that's a buff. But hammer points damage is decreased, and mag size damage is the mag size is changed. Yeah. So it's okay, it's going to 10 bullets. Okay. Mozambique. Hammer points damage reduced. Fire rate significantly increased. Okay, I think that's a good change. And shotgun bolt rate of fire multiplier decreased at all levels. So it'll have a increase in fire rate, but shotgun bolts will decrease, or multiplier is decreased. So we won't get that much fire rate from shotgun bolts. Mastiff damage increased to 15 was 11, but the pellet count will be reduced. So so it'll be easier to hit big damage shots instead of hitting for 11. PK I think is getting the same kind of adjustment. In damage increased to pellet counter reduced to 9 was 11. Yeah, so it'll be the same amount of damage, but I think it's in a tighter spread. I think you'll be able to hit more. You'll get more damage. R301 mag size buff. So base will have 21, white will have 23, blue will have 28, and purple will have 31. So blue would have the same amount of ammo as purple last season. Or I think this is a good change because I don't think that many people were using the R301 last season. RE45 mag size change. Okay, they're just all increased. Rampage increased projectile size when revved up. Okay, so it'll be easier to hit shots when it's revved up. I think that's a good change. Legends. Okay, controller legends will get the overshield perk that I talked about before. And you can pick up your undamaged tacticals, which I already talked about. Recons, same thing. Stuff I already talked about. Threat vision, survey beacons. Alter. Channel time when knocked decreased to 2 seconds. So it won't take forever to use Alter's ult. Chase portal duration decreased to 8 seconds was 10. I don't know what that means. I don't play Alter that much, but I don't know what that means. Chase portal opening delay. Okay, I see. I know. Okay, I know what that is. So it's okay. So it's like if you use Alter's ult, there'll be a portal which enemies can take. So Alter's getting a buff. Increased travel time, alt cooldown. Okay. So she'll be getting new perks. So her alt cooldown's already built in, if you see right here. So she'll gain access to ring consoles and what? Okay. Ballistic. You can lock on time is now 3 times faster to 0.1 seconds. Crypto drone cooldown to 30 seconds was 40. He'll get a new upgrade called off the grid. So he becomes invisible when he's in the drone. He'll emit a sound when he's invisible. Threat vision will not reveal crypto. Okay, makes sense. So his alt. Oh no. Oh wait, this is a perk. Yeah. So his alt will now scan anyone for 4 seconds and track through walls. Quick ping removed. Improved handling when now integrated into base kit, which I think is a nice crypto improvement. Lifeline nerf. Gold plate will replace gold Evo cash with battery. So I think this is a nerf because just like Lifeline players would get to red Evo like with their ultimate, which I don't think makes sense. So I think this is a nice nerf. Rampart Sheila. Ammo drains from pip charge when used. Maximum number charge allowed is now 1. Need 1 pip of all charge to draw or place Sheila. So now Rampart's Sheila will now be like a Vantage alt where you don't have to wait till it's fully charged to use it. You can just like once you get, I think it's like 45 bullets or something around there. If you get like a certain amount of bullets charged into it, you can just start using it right away. So you can now use it like pretty much off drop, which I think is good. You don't have to wait. Seer, heart health bars persist during. So health bar will now be on the enemy for the duration of the silence, which makes sense. Heartbeat sensor will now movement speed increase to weapon sprint speed instead. Okay, so you can run faster with the passive up. It's now much quieter. Okay. So he'll get some new perks. So yeah, Seer's gonna get a nice buff. You can already see in ALGS play, Seer's already being used recently. So I think Seer's gonna be really nice next season. New perks, split focus, gain an additional attack charge. Okay. Okay, so he's just getting his perks getting shifted around. Vantage. Echo relocation no longer requires LOS to echo to launch. That's a good change. I think that's a good change. So wait, can launch when LOS is blocked? Okay. I don't know how this will work. You can cancel mid-charge. Okay. Tactical reticle will turn red when it echoes behind you or when launching. Okay. Will slide around boxes and geometry as best it can to reach echo. Oh, okay. So I think movement players would like this. They can do some weird stuff. If you can cancel it early, I think you can do some weird stuff with like walking around boxes and walls and stuff. So, okay. Sniper's mark. Second shot is now 2.5x multiplier. Okay. So if it hits 50, it's now going to do 125 damage for the second shot. Okay. If you hit reload when you have alt out, it uses an alt excel. Okay, that's a nice change. New range tracking. Waypoint on ping within passive range will track enemies for 10 seconds. Will not show within 100 meters for each. Okay. Okay, so I think it's a nice little Vantage buff here. Yeah, I like this tactical change that Vantage has. Watson upgrades. Power pylon now regenerates shield charge. Wow. That's actually good. So you can I don't know if it gets unlimited shield, but that'll be OP. Unlimited shield will be OP. But I think that's a nice change. Split current removed. Doubles XL. Okay. Alright. Emergency power added. An increased shield regen rate of interception pylon. Oh, okay. Okay. So maps. Pubs and ranked rotation. Already went through that. Broken Moon, E District, Storm Point. Okay. Already kind of went through these. Modes. Bot Royale. New mode for Apex's new and learning players. Battle as a squad or against a smaller lobby of enemy bots is a quicker version of standard BR match. Game rules are the same in standard modes. Play with bots in your squad or bring your own human friends. Improvements mode to okay, so you can just play against bots. Okay. Revival LTM, featuring the new respawn mechanic. Respawn into a skydive near your teammates as long as one teammate is still alive. If all players die, then the team is eliminated. Oh, okay. Oh, that might be a nice game mode. Respawn timers increase with each passing round. Makes sense. Respawn timers for your squad increase each time a squad mate dies. Makes sense. Respawn timers decrease when squad members deal damage or knocks. Alright. Kill enemies. Execute. Okay. Killing an enemy will reveal their squad mates for a brief time. Okay. Players start with a blue knockdown shield. Knockdown shields removed from the loot pool. Okay. Respawning ends and all deaths are final upon reaching a specific round. Trios. So trios will end at round 5. Straight shot revival ends at round 4. Straight shot revival. Okay. Straight shot returns as a straight shot revival. Features new respawn mechanic found in trios. Akimbo, P20, and Mozam placed in versions replace the single versions in loot. Enemy health bars are enabled. Purple and gold tier enemies will include new gun shield hop up. Okay, so straight shots returning. That's nice. Mixtape. Okay. Mixtape. Akimbo weapons will be added to gun run. R99 moves out. Okay, if you want to read all of these, all the dates and times. New player experience. Welcome Welcome Pass and Challenges. For new accounts created after the launch of Shockwave, complete Welcome Challenges to progress through Welcome Pass. Complete in BR and Bot Royale. Unique set of challenges designed around foundational skills. Welcome challenges do not refresh. Receive rewards. If player already has their reward in the inventory, they will receive crafting metal value instead. Start with 3 legends: Wraith, Bangalore, Lifeline. Unlock Bangalore, Pathfinder, and a legend of their choice through progression. Okay, I think this is nice. You can learn all the legends and like for new players who want to start playing this game. Ranked. So I think you just reset farther down. So like, no RP reset to rookie. Okay. Bronze 4 to Plat 4 will reset to Bronze 4. Plat 3 reset to Bronze 3. Okay. So there they changed the difference of like resets. Ranked Rumble returns September 13 to 17. Best of 10 matches format and free rewards. So it's the same thing that's happening like right now. Yeah. World Systems improved end ring generation system. Okay. And okay, there's a ton of bug fixes that I won't read, but they're on screen now. Quality of life, graphics. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next season of Apex Legends.